I've been really proud of the team, I guess. So this year, going into the last practice driving here, I was just like, wow, we've come so far. Last year, it was a lot about how much I'm going to miss it. And this year, it was like, wow, this was worth it. Every moment has been worth it. And the team has come so far. And I'm ready to leave this place, but because I know it's in such great hands.
Horns up.
Overall, I think 2 days was a good journey for them. We had adversity just like every team across the country does, and that's why we always tell everybody, like, you know, this is part of it. Don't feel bad for yourself. Keep moving. You learn from it. It's all part of making sure that in the right moment, you're able to be confident in your skills, be confident in your reps, be confident in yourself, and be confident in each other.
All girl, 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 3, 1, 2, 3. All girl.
That was the best I've seen the elite.
Yeah, the elites were really good, so good job. Tomorrow we're in the corral, okay? Practice time starts at 4:45, which means y'all start at 4:30. That doesn't mean you lollygag in. It's the last official corral practice before we leave. So get in there, be ready to go. Don't be sitting down, warming up, it matters, okay? Good job. Hands in, good break. We need to roll up everything, make sure that the same people that brought them here are bringing them to the corral, okay?
So their nationals routine is amazing. I'm so excited to see it. They're gonna kill it no matter what, and I know they will because I'm friends with all of them still today. One of the primary reasons I didn't try out this year was because I knew I was gonna be studying abroad and pursuing something of that nature. So I love them as a team, love them as a family. I can't wait to see them perform.
I've never, in my 10 years of coaching this team, left feeling the way I feel right now. I feel very prepared, beyond prepared with both of these routines. Like, usually I'm worried about something or somebody, or I'm nervous about something. It's weird. I'm really not nervous. I'm excited. I'm so excited I'm trying not to skip the days because I told myself I was gonna enjoy every day. But like, there are parts of today where I sat there and I was just like, okay, they're ready. Like, they're good. So, I mean, we have a ton of hits for both of these routines, but we also have a ton of, I think we had a lot of learning lessons, even down to how loud it was in here tonight. I was like, yes, this is good practice. To the fact that when we were, you know, at RAD, that crowd with game day, y'all had to control it, to the weird basketball crowds, to the weird, like all of the weird stuff, those are good lessons too. Like, we've had a lot of really good, weird things and a lot of great, right things. I don't know, I just feel like, okay, let's do this.
So last practice is definitely a bittersweet moment. Like, it's really cool to see all of the work that we've been putting in since like June, just like really just manifest in this routine, both routines, and it's just really cool. But it's definitely really sad, like, not being with the seniors anymore. After nationals, they don't come to our practices. They're basically done. So this is our last practice with the full 22 to 23 team, which is really, really sad.
We will be handing out the shirts that you are going to wear on Thursday tonight. You will get those right now before you leave.
This year, I feel kind of secure with who we're losing, if that makes sense. Like, they're my best friends. But I feel like last year was just like, I don't even know how many of them there were, but we replaced like half the team because a lot of people were just gone. But this year, I feel like we're not losing that many. I feel like it's going to be like relatively the same, and then plus the new talent. So I'm optimistic for next year.
Last practice in the corral after 4 years. My last time. Peace out, USF Bulls.
Oh, I'm gonna be really sad without my seniors next year. I mean, Abby's been like really close throughout this entire year with me, and she's kind of like, she got me through like the beginning of the season. She was like part of the reason I really wanted to come back this year. So it's gonna be hard doing next year without her. I don't know, it's weird like going into my first nationals ever. I'm like, wow, like I'm really doing this. Like what I've worked so long for, like I'm about to go compete at like UCA College Nationals. That's insane. And then like when I come back and like we start having recruits at practice, like, wow, I'm gonna be a vet next year. What? Like that makes no sense. Like it's just the fact that this year is like basically done and like I feel like we just started, it's crazy.
I'd say this time last year, I was really, really sentimental, and it really was, in my mind, the last time I was ever going to be in this building. And I can remember last year walking out and just like bawling my eyes out.
Izzy, y'all come get your shirts. Izzy.
Are you coming to practice tomorrow?
Kate.
What time is it? She said Kate and you help. I know.
If you see it, grab it.
Thank you. Are these really that personalized? How are you here?
Kenzie.
Oh wait, is this my family's? Yeah. This is for us.
I'm glad my mom didn't order me one because she almost ordered me one.
I don't think my mom.
These are our parents.
I don't know what.
Oh, the parents. They're the same shirt.
They're so nice. I have three of them. Different mom, dad, name on the back. I think ours. Oh, do they?
Because this is the team behind the team, and that's not us.
That's not us. We are the team.
Oh, ours says hashtag let's go.
I'm assuming.
Yeah. Let's see what this one says. The team behind the team.
Yep. But we're the team, so we're not behind the team.
We could. Oh,
I'm in front.
they're our parents. They're our supporters.
Good job, Kenzie. You got it.
That one makes sense.
Slow and steady wins the race.
Always does, baby.
Honestly, what's going through my head is like taking in every single moment and like really appreciating everything that's like going like through the process and everything. I'm appreciating my teammates more often. I'm like, and this is like leading up to the last practice. Like, I just feel like I really need to take in everything. I need to take in all of the advice that the coaches are giving us. I need to take in like every rep, like the bad reps. Like I'm taking every single thing that we do and like really absorbing it because I feel like I can apply it to nationals and it's gonna like help us perform and how I perform too. And it's making me more comfortable with everything. I just feel so prepared to go in and just hit everything and do our job. And really, I'm most excited to have fun with my teammates and like pursue this journey with them.
Gas up before we meet. Get your coffee before you meet. Do anything that you could possibly do before you meet so that all you have to do is go there, okay? Are there any questions and concerns? We're good? Okay, I don't want to keep us long time over that. I just wanted to make sure that the new people were comfortable.
I'm excited to see what they can do. I wish I could stay here longer, and there's a lot of great girls on this team that everyone's getting better.
I definitely didn't. I came in really lacking the confidence in myself, and it took a while for me to buy into this program. And once you do, Sandy will see it and you'll flourish. So really buy into it. You're here for a reason, and if it's meant to be, it's gonna be, so give it all you got.
This side of the room, we're gonna make you guys green. This side, you guys are gold. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, green! Gold! Green! Gold! Green! Gold! All right, and right now, starting up in the front, leading to the back, we're gonna go with a nice bus wave. Here we go. We're standing up in front of you, and 3, 2, 1, go!
It's coming back, it's coming back, it's coming back.
Nice. You guys stop, thanks for having fun! Points up! Points up! Defense! Points up!
All the way, go. Sign everything. Make sure they're back in the bag. So refocus. Make this a good run through for y'all. At the end of the day, this is your last performance. If y'all choose to want to make it a good last one, then so be it. But fight for it, okay?
Okay? Whatever you need to say, whatever you need to do, stay kind of in the vicinity of each other, okay?
This is for you. This performance in here. Got it? Have fun out there.
Okay. Music time!
That environment is probably the most harshest one to try to hit a routine in, and you chose to keep everything in the air. Was it perfect? No. Did we have some bobbles here and there? But yes, but it was still very, very good. Okay? The points you deserve to get, you should have gotten. The people that made mistakes, you know who you are. Okay? Timing issues, whatever else, but that's what tomorrow's practice is for. Got it? That's what tomorrow's practice is for. I want y'all to do me a favor. Keep that in your mind, but erase it now, because our goal is what first? Game day. That is our first thing we do. And then after that, we can revisit this again. Okay? Anything to add?
No, honestly, good job.
Scoot
Okay?
over this way a little bit.
Good job being able to handle the room. Now we build on that, okay? I think this is always an important practice, is being able to see the room and feel it. So very good job, but I agree. Now get water, get your heads in the right place, and then let's go through the checklist, game day, and then this, okay? Good job. Good job. Yeah.
Okay, well, you did game day before it, so. Hey, go get your bags, have them on your back, because as soon as we're done, we're leaving.
I think we started a little early.
We're gonna watch co-ed, and then we are gone.
So that's Miss Bunny. I bought her when I went to my first college clinic at, don't remember where. And ever since then, she's gone to every college cheer clinic and every college visit I have ever gone on, until I finally landed at the school I was going to, which is clearly South Florida. So I felt it was very appropriate for her to come to nationals with me and be our good luck charm while she's here.
Kelly, did you know her name's Kelly? Since my 5th birthday, I named her Kelly. You were. Like, Kelly was my Kelly until I found you.
For tomorrow, I'm proud of us. I feel like y'all are excited and ready to get there. I just want us to wake up in the right mindset and kind of remember all the things that we've said, from our body language to how we affect other people to, being good team players to, what goes down in the well comes up in the bucket, and then making sure that we help each other be focused when it counts. I think that's all kind of, a good mental key, okay?
Find somebody in the room. Come on, y'all. To the buses. Make sure you have everything. Why do you have keys?
It's go time, baby. Let's go Bulls.
Go Bulls, baby!
Go Bulls!
I'm excited. I'm very excited. I have a good feeling about today. Like it's gonna be good.
Oh, I'm so ready for today. It's game day. We're so good. We're just gonna go out there and have fun. I think the vibes are good.
Put USF on the map.
Put USF on the map. Tampa Bay, baby.
Layton just said, remember the castle on the way out with your flags, okay? Other than that, you guys, have fun. Be confident. Enjoy this. This is an exciting routine that we can't wait to show this arena one thing at a time, okay? Have fun. Enjoy it. Check it off like a checklist, and let's feel the emotion, okay? Take the floor confidently, okay? Confidently, all right? We love you. Have fun. Be confident. Woo! Have fun. Yeah.
Okay, when we go back, you're gonna have time for you to obviously rest up, go to your rooms, put all of your props away. You need to eat, whatever you need to do. We are moving up our meet time for practice to 5:15.
There was no fear there. There was no doubt. You were present. You threw the skill. You locked out.
Bulls! Horns up!
It's thrown into the pocket. That kind of got thrown away from you, didn't it? Did that get thrown away from you? Okay, y'all make sure you're throwing it into the pocket. Somebody made it go over that way. I said, after you're done, get water. Why are y'all looking at me like I'm stupid? I said, let's do that, then go get water. I know I did. Hurry back, please. Hurry back. I'm glad that we're inside of a warm building doing this. This is not typical of us. We'd normally have been outside. And it baffles me that we even go outside and practice because we don't compete outside. And there's so many other elements, the wind, the temperature, the sun, and the rain. But being in here this year has been, I think it's awesome. We can't do baskets. That's okay. We'll have more than enough time to warm them up in warm-ups. But this extra rep for them will be good. It's good for them. Because, hey, around this time right now would be finals on Sunday. So being able to kickstart your bodies around this time is a good thing. With that being said, please warm up a full up. Actually, y'all can warm them up on your own. Y'all go spot the group that doesn't have a back spot. Warm up your full up one-on-ones, please. And you're gonna put a rewind and a pyramid together. That's what I need to see a few times.
I'll just run over.
About to go on. It's exciting. It's a little nerve-wracking, but it's exciting. We're just gonna do our best.
I'm about to go out there and we're about to freaking kill it. I feel the energy, I feel the adrenaline, and I'm just ready to get out there and show everybody this routine that we've worked so hard on. I'm so excited.
Be confident! Love you guys! Go!
The Bulls just got a first down. Let's hear it one more time for the University of South Florida.
Are we all here? Okay, y'all, great job. That felt good, right? Yeah. Okay, way to start off the weekend strong. That was fun to watch. The finals announcement is going to be at 11:30. It is now 10:50, okay? We need to be sitting in that area all together. I'll let you guys find that area. Once you do, let's post in the group me exactly what word we're going to be underneath and make sure that we are all together. I would make sure we have it about 10 minutes early, otherwise you're not going to find an area. But in the meantime, y'all really, really, really good job. Before we break, I'll let them talk, and then we'll get a final break, and you guys can see your families again, too, okay? All right, y'all have anything?
That was fun. That was fun. Way to bring the energy. Way to keep it up. Way to show them how we stroked it out there.
Hey, we have 3 more goals to do. We did the first one.
In terms of checking off the boxes, that would be a big check because we officially have 0 deduction. Okay, that doesn't mean our score. Yes! That doesn't mean our score, but that means 1 check. So thank you for starting us off on the right place. Okay, that was the goal. Okay, let's do a break, get a good one, and then go see your families, and then we'll meet together.
Bring it in close.
Guys, good job, seriously.
All girl on 3. 1, 2, 3. All girl! Oh, it's gone.
It's terrible.
Oh, but it has a nice. It's so cute.
It's cute.
Super good. It was super fun to cheer for and like super energetic, and I just wish I could watch it all day.
Yeah, we did really good. We ate them all. Oh my god, I just said it on camera.
Minimal crumbs left on the mat. Ate them up. Go Bulls.
Now it's wait and see where we place, but they did good. That's how we wanted to start, was with a good performance. So start the weekend off with a good one. 0 deductions is what you want. Check the box. I am happy right now.
This year just like brings a different energy and everything, and I'm excited that we were able to punch it in the face today.
And same as before, we're taking 5 people in the finals in this division, and this will be the order of competition, how I call them out. Let's get started. Our first team moving on to finals is the University of South Alabama. Our next team moving on. Put your hands together for Bowling Green State.
Sick. My heart is pounding.
Also moving on is Temple University. Performing fourth, San Diego State University.
I don't think this is
And our final team moving on.
Good reload. Stay calm. Hold. Raise it. Arms
This is probably one of the first times I could think that Sandy slept like a baby last night. Because, and I'm saying that because it's honest to God truth, because I looked her in the eye and she's like, they are more prepared than any other team I've ever coached in 10 years. And not just game day, but traditional too, just USF All Girl as a whole, okay? This is an opportunity. If you've ever seen somebody make a big deal out of something that was just really nothing, to the point where they weren't themselves, don't do that to yourselves. I'm begging you. Make it be another, you've performed this routine so many times, you've done it in front of a crowd so many times, it's just another day at a USF football game. It's just another all-girl rodeo. It's just another performance, okay? But this one is special because it's the last damn time we have to do it. Yes or no?
Yes.
And the best thing you can do right now is just to do your jobs, okay? I know some of y'all might be worried about other elements that you're not in. That is not your problem. Let them worry about what they got to do. You worry about what you have to do. It is a checklist. Fight song first. Hit them hard. Sideline. Don't go 100 miles an hour. Calm it down. And while we're warming up, we're going to mark it a couple times. Not just once, but twice. Okay? So we can really make sure we know that we're on the same page. And then we will grab all of our things, including our signs and stuff. We're not bringing the wagon downstairs. We'll grab everything and we'll head down to warm-ups with the intention of getting on the mat to warm up and do it. Really nothing. Every time you have to make a decision to do it, you've done it. I hope you're going to choose to do it for each other, for the university, and for the mere fact that you have put in the work necessary for this to be a really good routine. Getting to that feeling at the end and saying, horns up louder than any other team that's taken the foot out, because you deserve it, okay? I'm down, it's just cheerleading. But you're very, very good at it. Very, very good at it.
That we're just running sections and nothing more, nothing less. We're at practice at Corral right now, just doing sections that are gonna hit. But no need to be nervous. Yes, ma'am.
D-by-J. Enjoy the moment, okay? One thing at a time, we love you, okay? I'm excited to see y'all come out. I'm excited, okay? Good job. Any of you guys want to say anything? Why be a storyline when you can be a headline? Love you guys. That's fun, guys.
Tampa, Florida. Let's welcome the Bulls from the University of South Florida. The University of South Florida.
I think tomorrow all we need to do, we did really great today, but all we need to do tomorrow is be even sharper, louder, more excited, and make sure we do our skills the same way we did today, but better.
Oh, that felt great. Felt great. Definitely could have been better though. Wasn't our best. I think we're gonna do way better tomorrow, and I think we're gonna come at it full force, full voices, full energy, and it's gonna smack. And it's gonna be perfect.
Our hit was really, really good. It felt really, really good to go out there today and be confident, to be able to go out there tomorrow and feel even more confident. The environment was not intense, but I felt prepared with all of the performances that we've done between RAD and all the high schools that we've gone to. Yeah, just felt great.
Hey, listen, y'all, good job, okay? Obviously, we're super excited about that, but the thing about it is we know that even though we were 0 deductions, we know that that was not our best and we can still be better. So I want our practices to be very, very focused for us to be able to, I want the routine that was done at RAD. That one that one today was good. I want the one that even Leighton felt the emotion on that one, okay?
But please don't get it twisted, though. The teams that are in second or third are probably going to be way hungrier to do their jobs even better, because I'm sure they had their issues today also. I think on that floor when you guys went out there, that was a little bit of nerves. We should be done with all that now. Okay, the next time y'all do it will be the final time you do it. So
100%. There's nothing.
They like what they see, but they have to be able to see it. So another 0 deductions is all you need.
Attack it confidently, okay, and focused, okay? Very good job. We checked the box, but we can still do the second one better and make sure that we're hungry. That's the exact word I was about to say. And stay hungry for it, okay? So the one thing that should do is make you believe in your routine, okay? After that, we need to believe in ourselves and our ability to do it the way we know we can do it, okay?
It was great. It was exciting. We did great. Cohen did great. We're smack surfing. Oh no.
So we're leaving ESPN day one, game day, with a hit and first place.
But you know what?
You never know. We've got practice later and we still got another performance. So we never know how this is really going to end for us, but we're just going to keep pushing, stay hungry. And you know what? We didn't even perform our best today. We had a couple little hiccups, nothing perfect, but we're going to get out there and do even better tomorrow.
So raise your arms. So last time, never been in that routine.
And that one-on-one that I'm in is going to hit even better than it did today.
Overall, really good day. Time to focus on the details and execute both of these things in this practice as good as possible. Breaker out.
You better get it!
Kids on the street, not enough to eat. Who am I to be blind, pretending not to see their needs? I'm so disrespectful, broken bottle top, and what them so. These other on the way now. God, no way to go. And I want you to know I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways. No message could have been any clearer. If you want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and make the change.
I know that we sent this to you, but we're going to talk about this, but we might as well go ahead and clean it. The visual ripple, we need to make sure the kicks are consistent. I felt like, I'll be honest with you, we were not as sharp in our fight song as we could have been today, okay? We have been like over the top sharp across the board. That needs to be a little bit better, okay? Our basket height was slightly off, they said. I'm not really worried about the height, I'm just worried about our good load-ins. When our load-ins are good, our baskets are good. So I thought baskets were okay. Again, we've done them better. Okay. Good use of props to work the crowd. Nice pictures. The go is what we were just fixing. Okay. And then obviously it says motions could be just a little sharper in all areas. Motions were clean and visually appealing, but could be sharper. For me, that's one of those things we keep talking about, those little things. Just being like over the top sharp in all of our placement. The routine speaks for itself, obviously, but we need to make sure that tomorrow it's on point.
Heard you looking for a hero. I'ma get back up. Heard you looking for a hero. Well, look up. Yeah, no one running from that man. Everybody, I'm right here. What's up? I know that Johnny been hard for you. Okay, I ain't giving up. We ain't giving up. I got the heart of a champion. If I get knocked down, I get back up.
I know that we were talking earlier about all the smoke in the mirrors and the scare tactics. Just want to let you guys know this is just another day. It's for you guys. Nobody went through this journey with you except for each other. Get out there, do it for each other. Trust yourself, trust your teammates, and have fun. All right. Hey, listen. Just like
like we said earlier, have fun. And don't you dare be scared. You be confident and you be energetic. You trust yourself and you have a good time. We are our best when we enjoy it, okay? This one is for you. Enjoy it, okay? You got this. We love you. One thing at a time, okay? Okay, have fun. One more thing. Why be a storyline when you can be a headline?
And right now, from Tampa, Florida, let's welcome the Bulls from the University of South Florida. USF offense, first down. Once again, that was the Bulls from the University of South Florida.
This is my little, and she just ate that center work. She did.
We just freaking hit so amazing. My pyramid was beautiful. Everything was great. Hoping for great news and awards.
We had a goal for USF, and that was 4 routines, right? The first 2 have done their job. The first 2 routines have done their job. Now it's Traditional's turn to continue representing our university the way that you guys should. Please do me a favor. I don't know what the itinerary is or where you want them, but listen.
Well, right now, what's going to happen is we're going to go find a place together. All your moms want to hug you, and then we need to find a place together to sit until they kind of announce for us to come back and line up for awards. They'll line you up in the back, and then you'll go out. When you go out, you need to be in uniform, but they usually don't let you bring backpacks. That's why we need to go find a place to make a little area, okay? And then after awards, before that, co-ed will go
on. So we'll go up front for co-ed and then go back to those spots and then go back to girls.
Did everyone hear that?
Does everybody understand? It is official. That was a 0 deduction.
I don't trust all y'all on game day, and they like to talk to people, so Sandy will assign somebody to talk to them if they decide to talk. You understand? I know. Oh my God. Yeah. It's like, not me. If they do ask somebody. Yeah. Probably one of the seniors or something. Hey, I need somebody to take this for game day, for traditional. All right, go find a spot. Congratulations. Thank you for doing your job. Traditional, flip the switch.
University of South Florida. Yeah, we made it. For our time to come calculated. Everything we've done, we've upgraded. Now you can't outrun a champion. Now you face the world. Miracles up like we do. USF team. Let's go hard with this group. You do that team. Nothing's gonna stop us until we get blood. SOUTHFLORIDA. South Florida, South Florida. Look at me now. Let's go. Little mama, show me how you move it. Go ahead, put your back into it. Do your thing like it ain't into it. You already know what I'm about. Let's party, everybody stand up. Everybody put your hands up. Oh, let's go. You're now rocking with. Say USF All Girl. Let them know. I got the stuff that you want, what you what you need. What can I say? What you feel, USF wanna dance with somebody. I wanna dance with somebody. Take somebody around me.
One more time, that was the Bulls from the University of South Florida.
I love you. Yeah,
Who are all these people in there? All right, traditional, come on, bring it in. Not what you wanted, but we don't know if you get to do it again, okay? You're being compared to the teams that go today. So if we make it into finals, you'll get an opportunity to do it again, but I can't predict that, okay? We won't find out whether or not we're in finals until what time?
6:52, I think it is.
Almost 7 o'clock.
6:30. So 2.5 hours from now.
I don't know what the reasons why those mistakes happened. They just did, okay? I know, like I said, I know that's not what you wanted, but
I mean, up till that point,
it was very good.
That was a hell of a routine. So there's no doubt that you're a respectable contender. That was one of those moments where everybody in the arena went, oh, and now we wait, okay, unfortunately. But you do need to hold your head high because that was a great routine. We just know that we can hit that routine. And folk, we need to be locked in. If we get the opportunity again, we need to be locked in all the way to the end of it, okay?
Like, y'all deserve to hit this routine on that floor. You really do. But we gotta wait and see. Now we gotta wait and see.
And I never love this waiting game because now we're all going to do the what ifs. But what I want us to do is hold our head high. I don't want to see us out there crying. I don't want to see the same thing I said to you about how we act a certain way when things go well. We also act a certain way when things don't go well, okay? And 90% of that was really good. So now we act with class, we sit, we can go see our families, and then we will talk about when we're going to go next and where we're going to go next as a staff. I'd like us to be able to chit chat for a minute, so I'm sure they want to hug their moms no matter what.
Yeah, I know that, but so listen what Sandy said about holding your head top. Because in all honesty, that was not what we wanted, but what was good was very, very good. Okay? Just like in life, there's a bunch of ups and what? Okay, and if you stay in the middle, what happens? You're bored. Huh? You're boring. Now you're dead. Just like a heartbeat goes up and down. If it flatlines, you're dead. So there's no middle. So this was a low. Hopefully we get an opportunity for another high, but it still doesn't take away from the high of our game day routine doing what they're supposed to do.
We're going to start with All Girl 1A game day. It's exciting. Here we go. Fifth place, the University of South Alabama.
Great job. Fourth place. Let's hear for the Aztecs from San Diego State University.
Congratulations. Third place in the nation is Temple University.
Alrighty, our runner-up and our silver medalist. Runner-up, silver medalist. Let's hear for Bowling Green State University.
Woo-hoo, good job. Our national champion in All Girl 1A game day is the University of South Florida.
I was nervous and excited and hopeful all at the same time. It was just super exciting moment and something I don't think I'll ever forget.
We're national champions.
We just
That's
freaking
it.
won.
You know how great that feels? Like, we are literally national champions.
We're literally national champions. It's all worth it.
It's a damn good day to be a bull. It's a damn good day to be a bull.
All girl, all day. Bulls, baby. Get it, Allie.
All girl!
Game day just won. I have evidence and proof. And we killed it.
I'm so happy I could cry. I already did. Feels amazing. We are national champions. This is crazy.
I'm in shock. I blanked. It's all black. Like, I don't remember what happened.
I just know that we won.
Oh my God, I still can't believe it.
Great, I'm excited. I really didn't care what the score was, because that's not what I'm worried about. We did what we needed to, and that's all I needed. If they said fifth place, I would have been jumping and crying. And it just adds to it, because we got a medal, and it's gold. It's green and gold. Yeah, I'm living it up. I'm excited, ready to go.
one whole big family.
How are we going to celebrate, ladies?
Let's scream national! International! Weekend traditional! Let's go!
D1A All Girl Game.
What's so exciting about the D1A All-Girl divisions for both game day and traditional is just the depth of the teams in these divisions. I think that's just so huge for everybody to, see and just recognize, like, one, how far all-girl collegiate cheerleading has come and like how amazing the athletes are in the entire divisions, the programs that are in these divisions for both traditional and game day. They're so deep that like there are wonderful teams with amazing coaches and just exceptional athletes, a lot of which we all know each other, we're friends, or we've worked together, been around each other throughout the industry for years and years. There's just so many good ones that the division is so deep that honestly the competition is steep. Like there are teams that will not make finals for both game day and both traditional that on their best day could absolutely contend for the title. And I think that that's just so huge to like be a part of that division. Like I, in the last 10 years, have just been so honored to just like watch USF grow so much in our talent and just, I talk about like how much better we've gotten, but really our whole division is just pushed each other, and we continue to push each other, and we will again after this year. Every year it will be, that team really pushed us and now we need to step it up. And it's one of those things that keeps us all getting better, but it's also one of those things that makes national so special because when the competition's tough, winning means a lot. And it makes it to where you have those moments where it really, really, really could be something special. And I mean, it's kudos to the whole division across the country because everybody's really stepped up their game. And I mean, it's fun to be a part of.
In no particular order, your first team advancing, Indiana University. Also taking the stage tomorrow, the University of Mississippi. Moving on, all-girl Division 1A finalist, San Diego State University. Taking the stage tomorrow, Western Kentucky University. Also advancing, the University of Oklahoma. Your next finalist, UAB. And your final team taking the stage tomorrow, the University of Alabama.
That's what happens when we make mistakes that we shouldn't be making. We leave the door open. So I said this earlier today, though. I'm still super proud of you guys. So hold on. I said I wasn't going to cry, but
We really wanted you to have one more opportunity at it, but this is one of those champion habits that you guys can take as a life lesson, I guess. Just, I know nothing I'm going to say is going to make it better, but we're very, very, very proud of you. And this season as a whole, so.
I mean, let me put this into words. There's absolutely no shame in going for a team that we're capable of hitting. There's absolutely no shame in putting our team on the floor that, honestly, up until that point was amazing. And I know everybody in that arena enjoyed watching it. The problem is that we went early in the division and didn't quite seal the deal. So we probably lost points on overall impression, and then our execution on pyramids were down. But just like everything else, go back to the drawing board, hit them harder next time.
Hey,
Keep your
in
head
all
up.
honesty, I'm gonna say it now because I know I can. No, all-girl program has won both in a year. Game day and traditional. So we still have that goal moving forward. And I'm gonna fight for that goal until I decide to hang up my coaching belt. Game day, thank you so much for doing what you're supposed to. Traditional, same thing. It just did not go our way. And the only thing we can do is get better. And I promise you we're gonna get better.
Yep. Good things come when my fire is fueled, and trust me, you rest assured, my fire is fueled damn hard. And on the other side, I'm extremely proud of you, okay? And I love you guys, and you need to walk around this whole rest of this competition holding your heads high, because you're still one of the best all-girl teams in this division, no question.
I feel awful. Haley didn't cry.
I didn't cry. I think it's stupid. I'm honestly just confused. That doesn't make sense.
I'm confused.
It wasn't good. Like, we could do way better. We hit first try, but like,
it's frustrating.
I'm really upset because the worst part is we don't get another chance to do this routine we've been working on for months and months and months. And like, I'm a third year, the fourth year, Gabby's a fifth year. It just hurts harder for everyone each time.
We just know how much work we put in, and we hit so many full outs, so it just sucks that like we don't have the opportunity to give to perform like what we know how to do. And it's just like the feeling of knowing how much hard work we put in. Like, we had those 2-a-days for the whole month, and like we put so much work in, and then we come here and obviously that wasn't our best performance, and we don't even get a chance to showcase like what we know that we're able to do.
It wasn't the routine that we hoped for, and it wasn't the routine that we know that we can do, but we went out there and it is what happened, and we were hoping that we would get another chance to do the routine and show everybody that we can hit it and prove ourselves to everyone, but now we don't even get that opportunity.
So knowing what you know now, the routine's already happened. You had one chance to go back and like whisper something in your ear. What would you tell yourself?
I wouldn't tell myself anything. I would just throw harder, get her up higher. I don't know. I feel like, I don't know, underneath, we're tired at the end. We're tired at the end all the time, but that time was like ridiculously nothing was there. It was either we were off time or we just like couldn't give it enough. I don't know what it was.
And it's like, I don't know, like, if I could have done something to save that. Like, I don't know what.
Yeah, I don't know what the problem was. I don't know.
Like there's different ways I could have tried to like do that, but I would have had to know that that's how it was gonna go. Because mentally I felt good at that point. I was like, okay, we redeemed ourselves on the front handspring up. We're gonna do the rewind. And
yeah, I thought we were gonna be fine. I thought
that I was like, you know what, we're back. Like,
I know. I literally put every ounce of energy that I have left at that point into that. It just like wasn't enough. Nothing was getting it there.
And
I don't know.
You have to hit. You have to hit. We can't leave the door open. When you leave question marks, you unfortunately leave room for unanswered questions. Still was a wonderful routine. I'm still so proud of you guys. Like, I literally just watched your routine 355 times on a video review on a nice big camera, and every time I watch it, it just made me think back on the entire journey and everything we learned from every chapter we read in that book. And still, y'all, incredible job. We did a great job. You did a great routine. We messed up on the ending pyramid. You're still, without a shadow of a doubt, one of the best all-girl teams in the country. And everybody knows that there's one less contender in that division tomorrow, period, okay? So hold your heads high. You walk around knowing that, one, we are the Game Day National Champions that probably just changed the face of Game Day cheerleading. I can guarantee you that. And you, regardless, it doesn't make it not hurt, and I want it to hurt because that fire is what makes us better. So I want it to hurt a little bit because that's what fuels us to keep pushing. That's what fueled us to be where we're at now, and that will fuel us to be better. But at the same time, I want you to still know, like, genuinely, I'm proud of you, and you should be proud of yourselves.
Thank you, Sandy and Layton.
for everything throughout all these seasons. Oh my gosh, I need to grab myself. I really wanted to say, like, thank you for the lessons that you guys have taught me throughout all this. You guys have taught me a lot on the mat, but a lot of it translates off the mat. And this talk has stuck with me ever since. I write it in every planner, notebook, mirror. Anytime I have a chance to write it down, I do. But it was 3 things to always do, and it was always have hard work, have heart, and be humble. And it's just something that I'm gonna carry on with me for the rest of my life. Layton, something that has really kept close to me too is that the sun will always rise in the morning, whether it's a bad practice, good practice, like there's always tomorrow, and it's never really the end as much as I think it is right now. I want to thank my team and my friends. I really don't think I would have been where I'm at today without you guys. I mean, you guys are really my second family, and I'm just so really grateful for all of you guys. Thank you.
I have nothing but gratitude for all the opportunities, experiences, and memories this team has brought to me, and I will always cherish them. In every way, I am so grateful that I was able to be on the team the first year we won nationals for game day, and I cannot wait to celebrate when we do the same for traditional, because this team is more than capable of accomplishing every goal it set its mind to. To anyone coming back, the most important thing that I can say is to trust the process and live in the moment. This journey has been precious, and I would do it all over again in a heartbeat.
Stepping out onto the field at Raymond James for the first time is one of the most surreal feelings, getting to cheer for your school at such a huge stadium. I cannot believe 3 years went by so fast, so please remember to take in every minute there.
A big thank you to Sandy and Layton for bringing me into this family 4 years ago, and for always believing in me and supporting me all the way till the end. And a huge thank you to my parents. Oh my God. They've never missed a football game. I just want to thank you guys for being there for me. Not only just these past 4 years, but my entire athletic career. They've never missed a competition before. This program, these people, and these past 4 years really have shaped me into who I am today. And for that, I will be forever grateful. And I love you guys. Because I wish it could last a lifetime. And when they say it goes by fast, it really does go by fast. So don't take a moment for granted, no matter how many times you're dreading practices or dreading long games in the sun. Like, cherish every single moment you get to spend with your teammates, because it really does mean something special. And I also want to thank my mom for being one of my biggest supporters of all time and always pushing me out of my box to do whatever I feel like is right. So thank you for that, and thank you to everyone. You guys really do mean a lot to me. Okay, I'm done.
The last part of why I came back was that I really felt like I had more to give. But I think that I'm beginning to realize that when you have something that you love so much, you're always going to feel like you have more to give. I hope that you all take in the moments and know, and I know everyone says that it goes by faster than you think, but I hate to break it to you, it's really true. I can't wait to see you guys continue to grow. I'll be your #1 supporter. USFVG always. I love you all. I didn't cry.
You know, coaching is one of those things that it's really rewarding. Like, I mean, I won't lie and say that it's not stressful. It has its moments where you're just like, man, I'm trying to teach these people, you know, cheerleading, but I'm also trying to teach them like life lessons. And it's I think that's what makes it so hard and so rewarding at the same time. Like for me, there's been a few times where you watch somebody come in as a freshman and then you look at like how far they came, just not only as a cheerleader but as a person by the time they leave your program, and it's just really awesome. And I mean, not everybody would say that. Some girls would say that we were really tough on them, and it's funny, it's actually sometimes years later that some of them will look back. You'll get an email or a letter, you'll see something, and one of them will say, you know, like, I just got this job, and one of them in particular told me that, you know, she thought about the number of times that I told her that something was absolutely unacceptable, and that was what really helped her kind of mold into the person she is professionally. And I think that honestly sums up like why you coach. It's not just about cheerleading. It's about, like letting them become good people too.